Good.
Okay, folks, we have a door panel here on an older car, and you can tell there's a lot of residual dirt in here. So I don't want to spray. The old style method would be to spray a lot of cleaner on here, get in there with a manual brush, a toothbrush, get in the window switches, get into the air vent, do all that. It would take longer. It's going to be quicker with steam. We're going to clean it better with steam. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Chief 100, but we're going to use it far less than the 100 pressure, and I'm going to use the 3-hole nozzle. So the 3-hole nozzle is going to disperse the steam a lot better. That's the way it would spray out if I just used the nozzle. So that's going to bounce off the walls of the brush, and we're not going to get the tiger stripe effect. So I have it at fairly low pressure. First, I'm going to do the armrest. I'm going to do these dirty areas. This is a weird color. It's a combination of a grayish green type of color. So it's not the most attractive color, but we got to get the dirt out of it. So I'm going to use the 3-hole nozzle at least to get to this clean. I might switch over to the single-hole nozzle to blow out in between the window switches and then get into that air vent. So to start, I have a towel ready to go here. I'm just going to start the steam. There's no chemical on here. I'm going to move along fairly quickly. And you can see the dirt starting to run out. So we knew there was dirt there. Now we get to the armrest, which we know is really good. Now you can really see the dirt starting to run. So this might take 2 steps to do it because I don't have all the dirt out of the top where it meets the black plastic. But I'm just going to keep steaming. I'm fairly low pressure. I'm not getting the tiger stripes painted onto the armrest. I use a little bit more pressure with my horsehair brush. I can go right over the speaker grill. It's not going to hurt the speaker. And right now we're not using any chemicals. If this doesn't come out the way I like it, you can spray a light spray of whatever your favorite cleaner is. So now I'm going to pick up my microfiber towel and wipe this down, see how we look. And of course the microfiber towel is going to do some cleaning also. So we always want to use microfiber because that's going to give us a little more scrubbing action, and that's going to help clean the surface as well. So now we've done a really good job here at getting most of the dirt out. I'll probably go over one more pass with the horsehair brush. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch nozzles. I want to get in, I want to clean this vent. You'll see the steam spraying out of there. I'll get in a little bit better on the window switches there. So I'm going to go over from the 3-hole nozzle to the single-hole nozzle and no brush. Still using less than half steam pressure. And I'm not worried about the steam hurting the window switches. You'll have more problems with cleaners getting into the contacts of these switches and making them not work than just steam alone. So I'm really not worried about the steam. We have a series of 3 switches here. Now, as I get into this air vent, that's a little bit dirty. Steam alone is not going to totally dissolve the dirt in that plastic. I'm going to have to come back with my towel to get the residual amount of dirt off of these plastic surfaces. The steam is just not going to blow that out. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. On an older car or a car that's really dirty, you have to get in there and use your finger and the microfiber towel. Now, for the people that like to put on show, coming out that vent. We also can blow the steam into this vent. It'll probably start coming out somewhere in the dash, coming out the other side of the dash over there. Now, technically, that's not hot enough to really do a lot of cleaning, but it's just on the show. I would just wipe up the rest of this door panel. and we're not soaking wet. Our air vent looks good. Our switches look good. We didn't take any factory color out of this. I have a little bit of dirt here, which maybe I'll go over one more pass. I'd switch over to the 3-hole nozzle and just get that. But we got this fairly clean. We got this nice and clean. Everything's now dry, and it's on to the next section.